So that morning, again, 4th of May 1972, it was a bright sunny day, and you headed off after your cup of milky, sugary tea and whatever number slice of toast you could get down you. You headed off to school. It was a normal day, and you finished
Aye.
off school around 25 past 3.
We were in the prefabs. There was two huts, as we called them, uh, as part of our school, and I was in primary six, and we were in the hut. Uh, so we just got out as normal.
So could you describe, Richard, where exactly were you shot? And you were running past, you were walking past. Could you just describe exactly how that came about?
Aye, well, the two schools, there was my school, there was my primary school, and there was St Joseph's Secondary School, right? And they were right on the edge of the Craigan Estate. And the school, the schools were at the back of a row of houses. So if you went to the other side of those houses, to the front of them, you were onto a main road called Craigan Hill. Also in Craigan Hill was a police station. So the police station sat opposite the front of the houses. So the British Army were all there to protect the police station. There was all these army lookout posts. It looked like a fortress, really.
And then as a 10-year-old, you'd be passing by these huts and shouting abuse, causing trouble.
Absolutely. Well, this one was positioned at the bottom of the school playground. So you had the row of houses. So when I was running up from my school up through the football pitch, you were passing all the backs of the houses on your right-hand side. And then the houses ended, and you had a lookout post, and then the houses started again.
Okay.
And this army lookout post faced into the school. So, children being children, what do you only do? You shout at the army. Somebody would have thrown a brick without a shadow of a doubt, because it was all corrugated iron.
So you get a loud bang.
I heard a bang. You knew not to hang about, because your teachers obviously knew it was a potential flashpoint. So they were always hanging about to make sure nobody laboured too long on the way past. And that would have been it. And there was other days you ran past, you didn't take it under your notice. It became part of the landscape. And you didn't even know if there were soldiers in it, because you couldn't see into it.
And that day, as you were walking past, and some, again, that high energy of racing from the school and whatever was happening, and maybe shouting, maybe not, maybe bricks thrown, maybe not. Next thing, you're shot.
That's right. I mean, I can remember getting up very close to it, running, and then the next thing I remember is I woke up on the canteen table. I had no sense of time, no sense of if it was, I knew I was shot, but I don't know how I knew. And because it's a true saying, they say you never hear the bang. Well, I didn't hear the bang, so. But and I remember Giles Doherty was beside me, and he was
your teacher?
He was my teacher, and he carried me in and laid me out in the school canteen table. So I can remember talking to him and him saying to me, asking me my name, and I told him my name. And
but he would have known you really well, and yet didn't recognise you.
Well, he would have absolutely got a bit of a shock, because my face was that badly disfigured. My nose was completely flattened. My eyeballs were out of their sockets, and I was just a mess, really. And it must have ripped the heart out of them, really. For them, because it would rip the heart out of me if I had to watch my daughters go through it.